The focus on Harry Kane. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It is Bayern Munich, and they face Union Berlin.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Alphonso Davies. Incisive pass. Oh, good work by the keeper. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And played in by Kimmich. The clearance wasn't decisive. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Kral. That's a good pass. Great reflex action from Neuer. Played over. Was it a great clearance? Benesh? It's there for him. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Kral. Now Alex Kral. Exploiting the wide area. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Palinha. Takes the shot. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. The corner from Kimmich. And the problem not completely solved. Well, nothing comes of it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Roussillon? Can they keep it going? Nketiah takes the shot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Feeding it through, and Kane might mean business. Well, the supporters think it's on. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's look at this again. And what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Jérôme Roussillon. Schaefer. Determined defending. Coman. Good through ball. That's a good-looking ball. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Kane. A foul, but advantage Bayern. Well, a meaty challenge early in this game. Will the referee reach for his pocket? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Eric Dyer robbed of possession. And a good-looking ball. It has to be. Thwarting him. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Dangerous looking attack. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Could be a chance to break here. A fine reading of the situation. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Long-range effort. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Leon Goretzka. Goretzka. Acuna. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Roussillon. And there's the feed into the box. Well, off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue. Now, who can he play it to? Good effort here! And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
Kane. Marcos Acuna. Olise. Back to Acuna. Kane. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Schaefer. This could be troublesome. Can he keep his composure? Oh, great goalkeeping!
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
And over it comes. And the danger's still on. He fancies it. Determined defending. Harry Kane. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Marcos Acuna. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Good-looking sequence, this. Goretzka. Good idea. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway. 3-1 the score. Incisive pass. Now the task is to remain focused. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, the action underway once more. And no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Palinha. Worth a try? Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Kral. Roussillon has it. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because Alex, if I'm right, he just needs to keep a cool head. Well, no danger now. Well, sincere apologies to Alex, I must say, because we had to cut her off just when she was in full flow. To confirm, Gladbach have scored in that game, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Kane! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, not the best clearance. An alert piece of defending. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Now sending it in. Read it well, cleared it well. Goretzka. Will he finish? And a goal here for Bayern. It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kane. Now just the tackle that was needed. Artur Cabral. Benesh. And it's a quality pass. Could be. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then just look at the finish. That's a brilliant volley, good technique, and the perfect contact.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Harry Kane. Palhinha. Bayern pushing forward with options available. Can he play it in? Davies? Not really the ideal clearance. Olise. Here's Marcos Acuna. Very quick thinking there. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? Roussillon? Cabral. And he's through here. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Palhinha. De Ligt. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Palhinha. And back with Kane. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. Happy to shoot. And did just enough defensively. Schaefer. Bayern have lost the ball. Nketiah. It comes to absolutely nothing. Kane. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, again, it breaks down for them. Trying to open them up. Could it be? Oh, it's off the post! It's opening up for them. Still could put it away.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Palinha. And the ball back with Union here. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Great reflex action from Neuer. Corner kick played in. Well, still an issue here. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Kimmich. Well, the attack looks promising. Good visualisation and execution. Chance to finish. Oh, a goal! The equaliser! They've completely changed the equation.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Coman. Now, options are plenty. Harry Kane. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just the clearance that was called for. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Determined defending. Nketiah. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Crossing opportunity. Nketiah. Can he put them in front? Oh, blocked it! Playing it in. Danger still on. A very timely interception. Kane. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Being pressed hard. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Cabral. Nketiah succeeded in blocking it. Olise. Kane. And passing it through. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, he could be in trouble here. And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And that is a free-kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, what can you say about this? It's hit so cleanly with exactly the right amount of bend on it, and he does so well to get it back down in time once it goes over the wall. Excellent strike.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Kane gives it a go. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Benesh. And given away by Union. Acuna. Now with Kane. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Half-hearted clearance. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Who can he pick out? And so it is, the first half story has been written. And played in by... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And the shot! And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. He's driven in the corner. Oh, danger here. And holding it up effectively. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Olise. Onto Goretzka. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. And Union have it back now. Has eyes for goal! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Leon Goretzka. De Ligt. Now Harry Kane. Marcos Acuna. Harry Kane slips it through. Kane! What a vital intervention. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not really the ideal clearance. That is a really disappointing effort, goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're excited about this game already. Live coverage, as always, on EA TV. It's Bayern facing Manchester City.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Marcos Acuna. Now Harry Kane. Here's Marcos Acuna. Passing it accurately. Just made sure nothing came of that. He's going forward well here. Benish. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Breaking at pace. Marcos Acuna. Good idea. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
Doing everything possible to keep possession. Incisive pass. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Benish. And a long way out. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. In search of the equaliser. And over comes the corner. Danger averted for now. Pressure. Oh, big chance! And denied by the post. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Goretzka. On to Kane. Back to Acuna. And quite simply wide of the target. And quick thinking defensively. Hollerbach. Benish. Benish. Oh, to level the match. And still danger here. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Now, who can he play it to? And players waiting at the far post. On a time for composure on the ball. Benish. And the counter-attack is on, options available. And he might be through here. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Coman. Goretzka. Good strength to keep the ball. Leon Goretzka. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Really fine play to keep possession. Union doing well to regain possession. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Cabral. Andras Schäfer. Benish. Passing it accurately. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Leroy Sané. Now Harry Kane. Marcos Acuna. Kane. Goretzka has it now. Doing well to keep possession. High quality defending. Now can they counter clinically? And he's in. And a long way out here. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Kane. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. And Bayern come away with the ball. Kane. This is Coman. And he's through here. Palmed away by the keeper. Shimsiti. Well, it's Bayern's turn now. And the flag has gone up, offside. Harry Kane. Sané has it. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Benish. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And still looking for space. Simple save, really. Leroy Sané. Here's Marcos Acuna. Kane. In with a chance. And that's a very good parry. Acuna. Opportunity to level it. Oh, a challenge of the highest order.
Well, I think everybody expected Bayern to equalise there. They're certainly creating chances now, but what a save that was to keep them at bay.
Marcos Acuna. Can he finish this? And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. But he could run onto it here. Oh, that's a fine pass. And the danger is averted. Able to get a body in the way. He's in control of the ball as he runs, Sané. A chance to whip it in. Not messing around with that clearance. Coman. On to Kane. And how about that for a save? Now sending it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Firing it towards goal. It's still alive. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Oh, good vision. Oh, a smart stop. Time for a change then. Who can he pick out? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because, Alex, if I'm right, there's been a goal in the Gladbach game.
It's a goal for Gladbach. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 77 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And a chance to whip it in here. Now, who can he pick out? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage!
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. And the ball is loose. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Artur Cabral. Might be a chance to break. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Simple catch, really. Could be dangerous. And Harry Kane might do damage. Kimmich. On to Goretzka. Must score! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Ten minutes left for play. Jérôme Roussillon. Good ball over the top. Pressing like that will help the cause. Nice looking pass. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Kane. Here's Marcos Acuna. Leroy Sané. Can he play it in? A really top-notch piece of defending. Jérôme Roussillon. And showing the importance of width. Roussillon has it. Schaefer. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Brilliant save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Danger averted for now. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Are showing good defensive judgment. Ball retention, so important. Kane. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Kane. Chance to finish. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Benesh. Juranovic. Beautifully weighted ball. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Good work from Union to win back possession. Cabral. And playing it through. He's in behind the defence here. Not out of the woods yet. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Kane. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Saved, but still a chance. Well, nothing untoward happened. And space for them here on the flank. And he's in. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Kane. And space for Bayern in the wide position. Good strength to keep the ball. Sané. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Benesh. Josip Juranovic. A bit wasteful there from Union. Coman. Options in the middle. Corner for Bayern then. Playing it in. Half-hearted clearance. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky.